Hi, Jerry.
Hi, Claire. So excited to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh my gosh, thanks for coming.
Of
Welcome to
course.
season 2 of Clarity with
Yes, I
Friends.
made it. I've been begging for months
You
to
are
be on
a
here.
dirty, rotten liar.
I am.
I've been begging him. You were supposed to be like the first guest, and you
Yeah.
just kept saying, it's not my moment.
Oh, yeah, we have boba today, guys.
It's very us.
One thing that me and Claire really enjoy is boba. We have a connection over boba. Cut it.
Anyway, so the whole premise of this not cast is to talk to people about what they're most passionate about.
Yes.
Because my friends love God,
Yes.
but he made them all differently. So the question is, what do you feel like you wish you got to talk about more? What are you most passionate about?
Right. Well, yesterday I was actually watching one of your episodes with Christopher, and he actually stole my line, and he said that he was passionate about people. I love how God made us all so different, how everyone carries something different, yet when we come together as a body, there's so much more strength. There's so much that comes when people come together and gather.
Yeah.
So I'm really passionate about people, loving them well, and hosting them and bringing them together and being a connector for them.
And it's one of the first things, not just that I noticed about you, that I heard about you. It was like your reputation preceded you in terms of hosting. And so I would love to hear like where that came from.
When I think about like hosting, I think about it's God who's literally given me that ability. Before coming to Jesus school, I didn't even know that was a gift. And we read it throughout the whole Bible. And when it came to Jesus school was when people like you and other friends would highlight that in me. Like, oh, Jerry, you have this gift. And I'm like, what gift? I actually felt giftless. I didn't know that I had any gifts.
I think one of the things you do really beautifully is bringing people together that wouldn't necessarily be brought together otherwise. Can you talk to me about like why you do that, why that's so important, and also like finding the gold in maybe people who are typically overlooked.
I've always had a heart for the one that doesn't really stand out in a crowd. A huge reason behind that is because I was that at one point. I remember in middle school, I was bullied. Elementary, I was bullied. And so I know what it feels like to see people gather at a table and you be the one that's sitting by yourself at a table. And it's like my heart to say, no, dude, there's something in you. Like there's something in you and I need to know what it is. And people need to know what it is. I've shared this a lot with my friends, but if you imagine like a diamond right here between me and you, like the diamond has many different facets, many different sides to it. If someone's sitting over there and I'm sitting over here, I don't know what they're seeing. So in order for me to know what's happening on that side, I need to communicate with that person. I need to find Jesus in them, hearing their testimony, their story, like their passions or goals, like how God made them. So now if this diamond, we just like pretend it or imagine that it's Jesus, the only way we can know more about Jesus is through communion, which is why I think the Lord calls us to congregate. It's biblical. And you find out through hearing their stories, their testimonies, how wonderful Jesus is and how creative he made all of us. Just through hearing your story, it should excite me and be like, wow, Jesus, you're so amazing. We're all children of God, but we all just stand in different sides of that diamond.
It's so true. There is a piece of Jesus I will not know without you or
Right.
without my roommates or like different friends.
Yeah, and just imagine Jesus, like he made us all so different. Imagine us ignoring that one person that's not sticking out. Imagine the Lord's heart for that person.
Yeah.
So we can, put ourselves in that mentality of like, no, God loves that person and God made that person specifically the way that they are.
Yeah.
And then what happens is you find that out about that person. You see the gold in that person, and then you bring him into a social group, and then people are like, "Who's this person? This person's amazing." Well, yeah, but you have to go out there.
I could go down the list with people that I probably wouldn't have known without you that I love.
Yeah, like it truly blesses me. It's so beautiful to just to get to know people. It's so enriching. People come to my house and they always say, "Man, I love your house. I love the way that you do this." I'm like, you guys have no idea like what you guys do to me.
You and Lucero and now Josue, which is really cool to see, have created such a space for people to not come under certain conditions. Like I don't have to be polished when I walk into your house, and I never have. Even when we didn't really know each other, it's always been come as you are.
Yeah.
which is so stunning and so like the Lord. I would love to hear your, just like in general, like heart for hosting.
It just brings so much joy to be able to
Those
provide a
tacos
space.
really do bring joy.
And that's God. And that is God. I feel like it's so cool because coming here, I was such a broken person. By being here, I started discovering like how unique God made me and how different God made me. Things that I would be embarrassed about before were embraced here. Come as you are. Like there's no need to have a facade. It's so liberating to be fully yourself and be loved for who you are, not for what you look like you are, not for what you think people should love you for. Just be yourself. I need to be able to be real. And when you bring things to light, when you come as you are, when you're truly yourself and say, hey, I'm struggling through this, other people can relate.
Yeah.
Like other people can be like, oh, okay, so like it's not all perfect, right? Even the people like that make it seem like everything is great, they're going through something. When I'm able to trust you with something, be like, Claire, here's this. I'm not carrying it anymore. I'm letting it go, and you're helping me get rid of that. And not only that, it builds solid relationships. Yeah. And we're all really funny.
We're all so funny.
So funny.
And it's not about being real with each other for the sake of being real. Openness for openness sake is just broken.
Yeah.
Like now my brokenness went from inside me to outside me, and that's a step towards okay, but it's still there. The friendship that we have found in your home with these people is, here's my brokenness, help me.
Yeah.
Here's my brokenness, where's the Lord in this? Here's my issue.
Point me back to Jesus.
Point me back to Jesus.
Yeah.
We are blessed with people who know that Jesus is going to be the answer.
Yeah.
But there's something so special about being able to say, I know he's here.
Yeah.
I can't find him right now.
Yeah.
You tell me where he is. Can you help me in this? And it is an unfathomable gift that we get to have a friend in Jesus.
Yeah.
And he says, model that to each other. We're not called to do this life alone.
Right.
There is something so special about those moments happening around the table.
Yeah.
There's that verse in Acts that talks about like they broke bread with sincere hearts.
Yeah.
There's something so disarming. There's something so disarming about having a plate in front of you, gathering as a family.
Yeah.
Because that's what we are.
It's just time around the table in itself is so holy. I could tell you so many stories of like moments at hours and hours and hours, whether it's over a board game, eating a meal, or just sitting down crying. Like the Lord will just like rush into the room. Mm-hmm. It's just so holy.
Yeah. If someone wanted to be a bridge, to be someone to bring people together, where would you say this is where you would start?
It starts by opening up your door, literally opening up your door and letting people come in. And it comes at a cost, but the reward is so beautiful because again, you get Jesus, you get more of God, another facet of the diamond, but it comes at a cost. It means scratched walls and broken couches. When we moved here, we bought a brand new couch. My sister bought a brand new couch. We had to throw it out. That couch, you would sink into it. But how beautiful that there was so many butts on that couch.
Yeah, y'all beat that thing to a pulp.
If you want to host, open up your door, let people in and walk with them. Be transparent with them. Open up your fridge and share and break bread with them.
Yeah. That's so good.
Yeah. Before we close, I do have a gift for you. I know you're on your fitness journey, and I just thought I wanted to bless you with a gift for your fitness journey, just because I care about you. It's Girl Cause cookies. Just because I care.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming. What, me? Oh, thanks for having me. Thanks for having me.
Cheers.
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 Salud.